What's up, Lycans? Today we're going to take a quick look at a really easy farming method for newer and more casual players. It's not going to break the bank, but it's a relatively safe method in the grand scheme of things. So please just drop a sub if you find yourself coming back. We're almost at 1,000 subs now. I upload guides and gameplay videos at least once a week. So at the start of season 6, we were given the new sea forts. Originally thought that these were a little bit lackluster, and still believe that, to be fair, for those of us who have been playing for a long time. We use them now as a great source of food to start a session, but never really bother clearing them. When I try to look at them from a bit of a different light, I guess the light they were intended to be viewed in, really, they're actually really good for beginners and more casual players who don't have hours and hours to dedicate to sailing the seas. With that logic in mind, I started looking at how efficiently these forts could be farmed and how much gold you could earn in an hour of playtime if earning gold was your goal for that session. So let's dig a little bit deeper into that, and I'll show you the method that I came up with. Starts with either server hopping until you get spawned at Plunder Outpost, or sailing there to get started. Don't really worry about stocking up your ship, as you likely won't need it, as the forts are full of food. What we're going to do is move in a triangle between Plunder Outpost, Old Brimstone Fortress, and Ancient Gold Fortress. It's a relatively isolated side of the map, which helps. What the general logic is to clear Brimstone Fortress, load up the loot, sail to Ancient Gold Fortress, clear that and load up the loot, and then back to Plunder Outpost to sell everything. I ran this method for an hour just to see how it felt. It took me about 5 minutes to clear out Old Brimstone, 5 minutes to load up the loot, 5 minutes to travel to Ancient Gold, 5 minutes again to clear that vault, 5 minutes again to clear that fort, 5 again to load that loot, and then about 5 minutes to get back to Plunder Outpost to sell. Each sell got me around 32 to 35,000 gold, with a really good split between Gold Hoarder, Merchant, and Order of Souls, which makes this a fairly okay way to grind toward Pirate Legend if that's your goal. I managed the loot twice in an hour, just very casually, just chilling out. So, you know, around 65 to 70,000 an hour in gold. This is without an emissary on, so you could earn a bit more if you wanted to, but you'll have to accept the risk that comes with running emissaries. There is a bit of random loot dotted around the fort, but it honestly felt like wasting time to collect it. I just emptied out the vaults and moved on. Good thing about this method is by the time you've cleared the 2 forts and sold the loot, the first fort, which is Old Brimstone, that's back up again and ready for clearing out. Now, if you're saving for really expensive cosmetics like the Dark Adventurers stuff or anything like that, this method's probably not going to cut it for you. But it's more aimed at people who want to get on and see something at the end of a very short session, or you're new and you're practicing and you're getting ready to get into some PvP, then this is really great. Suits solo play quite well, in my opinion. I mean, the ghosts die in one shot from your gun, so it's very, very quick. You can take a quick scan of the horizon when you get there and maybe halfway through the fort, see if there's anyone likely to disturb you. And to be honest, even if they do, you're not losing hours and hours and hours of built up loot or a really long fort fortune, for example. So yeah, what this really does is it gives you some great practice with your aim, with sailing, with loading loot quickly, and it gives you some really good progress to show in the meantime of doing that. I tested this on 3 separate servers, didn't see anyone or get bothered at all while I was down in this area of the map, which doesn't really suit my usual play style, but hopefully it will help out some of you newer guys, which we're tending to see a lot of lately. Hopefully it will help everybody out and give you a good direction to follow. The game has a really steep learning curve and it can be overwhelming at first just knowing what to do and where to start. That's all for now, guys. Remember to drop a sub if you find yourself coming back to my channel and you're interested in some Sea of Thieves gameplay and guides. I tend to focus a lot more on PvP and some funny encounters, so if that's your thing, hit the sub button. I do like uploading these videos talking about some efficient ways to earn gold for those that are interested in that. For now, guys, take it easy and I'll see you on the seas.